In this video, we'll be learning about the second type of regression called exponential regression. And the general term for exponential regression is A, which stands for first term, times m, the multiplier, to the power of n minus 1. For exponential regression, there is actually no constant available. Instead, for exponential regression, there is always a multiplier m. That means from the first term to the second term, we'll multiply by a number m. Let's look at one example where my first to fifth term is 3, 6, 12, 24, and 48. And what we realize is that when we get from one number to the next, we need to multiply by 2. So this tells us that it's exponential regression, and our goal is to determine the nth term. Let's use this sequence of steps to obtain the general term. So how do we obtain the second term from the first term? Is that we'll multiply by 2. How do we obtain the third term from the first term? Is that we'll multiply by 2 and then multiply by another 2. So in total is 2 power 2. Same goes for fourth term, where I will have to multiply by the third 2. So it will be multiplied by 2 power 3. So are you able to find a pattern for a general term? Let's notice a pattern between the purple and green number. To get from the purple number, which is my letter n, to the green number, which is my power of 2, I will have to minus 1. So if I want to obtain the nth term, then I will need to multiply by 2 power n minus 1 to 3. And this gives me the nth term, 3 times 2 power n minus 1. Let's look at the second example, where my number 1 to number 5 is 4, 20, 100, 500, and 2,500. So let's recall the general term. Let's recall the general term where Tn is A times m to the power of n minus 1. So what's my first term? My first term will represent A, which is number 4. And how we get the second, third, fourth from the first term is that we will multiply by 5. So 5 becomes my multiplier m. Hence, let's sub in the values. 4 times 5 power n minus 1. This is the last question for exponential regression, where I look at a real-world situation. Please pause this video and attempt this question before you view the solutions. So let's go through this question, where I'll find my multiplier for this question. The multiplier for this question is 1.6. So hopefully you can realize that to get term 1 to term 4, I will use this method at my side workings. Hence, if I want to find after 10 years, which refers to T10, I will have to take 50 times 1.6 power 9. Answer is 3440 rounded off to 3SF. So hence, let's find the general term. The general term Tn is 50 times 1.6 power n minus 1.